All right. If we're gonna do it, we gotta do it now.
Yeah, yeah. What doesn't help is the key being full screen. That doesn't help. But yeah, now that I have the oh, you already unplugged it?
Good evening and welcome to AC News. I'm your host, Christ. Our top news story of the day is more OC Transpo business. We're going to be talking about the O train, OC Transpo, and all that sorts of things. All right, let's roll that clip.
A train pulls into this Ottawa station, one of the first in weeks.
I'm just happy it's back on, honestly.
For the last 3 weeks, Ottawa's light rail transit system has been offline after a problem with a wheel bearing was discovered during routine maintenance. Riders forced to take replacement buses instead.
My commute is generally like an hour, which is already like pretty long. But then with the train down, it went to maybe an hour 40, hour 45.
The return comes as a bit of a surprise to riders. The train wasn't supposed to be back on the tracks until mid-August. But this morning, Ottawa's mayor and the head of transit were all smiles as they rode the first train ride of the day.
We are now making real progress and are treating the underlying illness.
But it's not a full return. Just 5 single-car trains are running on a shortened route. And then there's the temporary speed reductions.
It came on time, but it was very, very slow, like walking speed through the tunnel.
It's the latest in a long list of issues since the line opened in 2019. Problems with the power supply, wheels, jammed doors, and 2 derailments in 2021 that forced the city to suspend service for weeks, leading to a provincial inquiry. All this chipping away rider confidence.
Why aren't you taking the LRT today?
I don't think it will be on time, so I don't want to take the risk.
Do you trust the train?
No.
OC Transpo expects to open the full line next week, but plans to only run single-car trains for the rest of the summer. The question for many now is whether the fixes to the LRT will last and if service will stay online. Nicole Williams, CBC News, Ottawa.
In other news, we have an interview with a local man who had a home invasion. We're going to get the scoop on how he felt about it. All right, man, let's roll those clips.
Dave Rowe knows all too well how it feels to have his home broken into.
Yeah, and see, that's what the problem was. Because I heard him first. I said, hold on. I said, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right. Because then I start to taste them. I say, and then I start to smell them. So it's like a smell that tastes like other. So I knew something was wrong. I knew something special about it, you know? So
what did you do when you heard the intruder?
I ran upstairs. I had to run. And I had to do what that little girl, what's that little girl in the Holocaust? She had Anne Hathaway, Frankie Beverly. Anne Frank, that's a hiding bitch, ain't it? I had to get up the stairs. So he had so much rhythm. When he was walking up the stairs, he said, doom, doom, doom. Bitch, I started to almost beatbox up in the closet. Oh, boom, boom, boom. But I couldn't do it yet because I couldn't die. I got court tomorrow. So I'm just a little shook up. That's all that is.
Well, that was a pretty crazy story. I'm sure glad I wasn't that guy. I think that just about wraps it up for the night. So, good night, everyone. I have been your host, Christ, and have a blessed night.